Do you hear voices? No, I don't mean those kind of voices. What I mean is when you're trying to make a decision, when you're doing things in life, do you hear those voices in your head that push you a certain way, towards a certain attitude or certain decision? It's kind of like the classic cartoon of the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other. When we make decisions in life, we always hear voices. We hear the voices of our mother and our teachers and the things they taught us. We hear the voice of our conscience telling us what's right and wrong. We hear the voice of our spouse, or perhaps we just hear our inner selfish voice. What voices do you hear in life? Because of all the voices we hear, only one really matters. Do you hear the voice of Jesus every day in your life? When Jesus went up onto the mountain to be transfigured, God came down and said something very clear. He said, listen to him, listen to Jesus, hear his voice. And if you hear Jesus' voice, you hear wonderful things. You hear that you are loved by God. You hear that you are forgiven even when you mess up. You hear that you have someone to help you when you need it most. You hear that this earth is not your home, but that Jesus has a place for you in heaven. Do you hear the Savior's voice calling? Do you listen to Jesus when he whispers those things to you in your life? It's my prayer this week that we would listen up and hear the voice of Jesus. See you next week.